Welcome to the Pirls Stock Market Commentary for market week ending Friday, August 22nd. Market breadth. With this past week's market advance, our bull-bear point and figure ratio rose from 0.83 to 1.17 back in bullish territory. The total count of securities in bullish or bearish patterns fell fractionally to 1,894. The count of bearish stocks decreased 16%, while the count of stocks in bullish patterns increased 19%. The Pirls PNF Market Breadth Summary Chart shows us a market now one consecutive week in bullish territory. Paid subscribers have access to the Open Office Calc data from which the chart is generated. You may become a paid subscriber by visiting s2pmarketsignal.com, clicking membership, and clicking sign up. For those who are interested, a free 2-week trial subscription is available. The well-known market breadth indicator, the Nasdaq McClellan Summation Index, rose 161 points for the 8th rise in 12 weeks. At a negative 156.91 points, it continues below all 9 tops above plus 100. A new August 2014 bottom has been formed, and the weekly NASI has now risen back above the July 2012 bottom and continues above all 7 bottoms below minus 100 in the last 35 months. Market gauge volume analysis. In this week's volume analysis, the Russell 2000 is not available, so we look at the Nasdaq 100. It ended in neither accumulation nor distribution mode. In the last 2 weeks, it had 1 accumulation day and 3 distribution days. Of the other indexes, both the Diamonds Trust and the S&P 500 deposit receipts ended in neither accumulation nor distribution mode. Accumulation days are counted when the index closes up on higher volume than the prior market day, while distribution days occur when the index closes down on volume higher than the prior market day. Last week, the Russell 2000 ended in neither accumulation nor distribution mode. Momentum. At Wednesday 8:20 close, the CCI 20 had 6 days above zero to begin a Woody's uptrend. It continued outside the plus or minus 50 range for a valid zero-line reject long entry signal. In Woody's CCI trading system, 6 consecutive bars above or below zero are required for a change of trend. The weekly CCI 20 of the Nasdaq Composite Index began a Woody's uptrend 7 weeks ago, while the daily CCI 20 began a Woody's uptrend this week. At 116.75, the CCI 20 weekly continues outside the plus or minus 50 range for a valid zero-line reject. Industry rotation the last 2 weeks. All of the top 5 industries are positive, and only 3 of the bottom 5 are negative. Bullish S&P retail and semis continue in the top 5. Comp tech and banks have entered the top 5. Gold and silver has entered and leads the bottom 5. Oil services and oil continue in the bottom 5. Bearish, none. Focus this week from www.zerohedge.com. If QE is ending because it was so successful, then here are a few simple questions. Here are a few excerpts. The benefits of QE are, for the most part, visible immediately. The costs and unintended consequences show up later. In the U.S., they may already be flashing red. Advocates fail to adequately explain how ballooning the central bank's balance sheet through asset purchases leads to an increase in investment in new productive capacity. This modern-day Phlogiston Theory fails to prove how the first-order effect of widening the wealth divide through asset price inflation trickles down into the second-order effect of satisfactory job creation. Oftentimes, central bank policy attempts to buy time, to allow economic activity to self-correct, or for politicians to agree on better remedies. Draghi had remarkable success after uttering whatever it takes. However, Draghi is fully aware of the quandary that too much QE for too long enables fiscal stalemate. One time the police stopped me for speeding and they said, "Don't you know the speed limit is 55 miles an hour?" I said, "Yeah, I know, but I wasn't going to be out that long." That is a quote from Stephen Wright, and this quote really was in the article. Gotta admire another Stephen Wright fan for their exceptional sense of humor. Thank you for tuning in for this week's Sand to Pirls Stock Market Commentary. Hoping that you've had a wonderful weekend, that you have a prosperous week coming up, and wishing you true success.